Play the music sweet. Smoke your pipe
Yeah,
and feel
people.
alright now.
Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. On East Destiny is episode 5 now. Episode 5. DJ Daddy UK, Mad Boss, John Niceness, AOS, Little Peach. Yo, we're there, you know. So tonight, we need to discuss. We discussed about Khalees Jackson last week. We're going to further on find out a little bit more information because there's a bit more coming to the table.
Right.
World was charged with the murder of Daniels Jackson, accounts clerk of a St. Catherine address and formerly employed for Poly Foods Limited located in Crossroads. The circumstances which led to the arrest and charge of Robert Fowler is that on Wednesday, the 24th of March 2021, Ms. Canis Jackson, aged 28, left her residence in Portmore, St. Catherine, at 7 a.m. for work. She did not turn up for work, and efforts to contact her were unsuccessful. A report was made to the police, that's the Caymanas police, at 8 p.m. that same day. Investigation into the missing person commenced, and the appropriate protocol were established. On Friday, the 26th of March 2021, the body of a female was discovered at the whole fishing village in Portmore, St. Catherine, that is in the vicinity of the Dyke Road. The body was later identified as Canis Jackson, who was reported missing. Investigation led the police to Crossroads, where Mr. Fowler was taken into custody. After further investigation and interview, the police was able to recover a number of physical items, including a handbag suspected to be that of Ms. Jackson, as well as a banking card and other physical evidence. The accused also gave a caution statement that was recorded in the presence of his attorney. It is to be noted that based on investigation, the victim was killed between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. in the morning that she left for work. After the postmortem result, it will be determined if additional charges will be preferred against the accused. I want to point out at this time that during the investigation, the accused actually took the officers to a number of locations, including a location somewhere in Portmore, where he indicated of the victim, but for some reason, where she was discovered. He also took the police to an address in Crossroads, where he claimed that certain items of clothing were disposed of. When the police went and searched, it was not discovered. It was not discovered, as we believe that it could have been taken by the garbage collectors. Um, Investigation continues. I also want to point out that a piece of garment, shamai to be specific, was also discovered, which is very critical to the investigation. He will appear before the court on the 9th of April 2021, where he will answer to the charge. Her handbag, a bank card, and other physical evidence, which I don't want to get into, were actually identified at her home. And I also want to point out that when the initial report was made, we were told that the person that she might have had contact with was Robert Fowler, who used to take her periodically to work whenever he drives a motor car. Um, in addition, I want to clarify, based on our investigation, that there was no intimate relationship between the two parties. Our understanding that it was just a pure platonic relationship that existed. On the morning of her death, our investigation also revealed that Mr. Fowler had actually lured her to his home under the guise that he had.
Speaker gone bad from my side.
DJ Daddy.
Speaker gone bad.
What about now? Seems like we lose the oil.
Well, all we, based on what we were told, that there was an
You
argument
lose all the other tape that you're playing.
and we got up
So you can't hear the clippings, no?
But you're a
Yeah.
lad. Are you a lad who can elaborate on?
set and she was
You hear now?
strangled. That's it, the way she actually strangled her and used a piece of the rope. And just to say that, giving away too much, that a similar piece of rope was actually found at his house. And he admitted that, yes, the victim was strangled. Albeit, we have to have the account as to where the incident happened. But we do based on investigation that it happened at his home.
So people, right now, yeah, we're talking about the same lady last week we were talking about, yeah? And this is the same mechanic that we had the voice note. You remember we were listening to the voice note last week? Where he was saying he got into a fight with someone, and then the next thing he didn't know what the person looked like. Well, it's come to clarify, yeah, that the boyfriend sent a text message to Keneal, and she sent one back saying, yo, basically in the sense of, I'm a big woman, at least I'm getting to the place on time. You can't chat to me, at least I come home. So not to disrespect the people that have passed away, but with an attitude like that, it seems to me, yeah, I'll probably get hated for this and probably get a lot of slander for this, but it seems to me like she was one of them girls that used a guy to get to work every single day, and all he wanted was a pump up. That's all he wanted, and he never got it. But she's calling him all the time. She's got to drop him here, there, everywhere, and he gets nothing out of it. How does that even work? But to go to the extent of strangling the woman and killing her, that's a whole different element. My boss,
Yo.
you've got big things right now that you need to do. You've got a music show via the internet in Belize. So can we just get your input before you leave?
Well, firstly, I apologize to the victim family, you know what I say? And
Yeah.
secondly, no violence against females, you see what I say? And thirdly, big up all mothers and single mothers. But what I say, them things are wrong, you know what I say? Whether it's domestic or killing, it's wrong, you see what I say? But overall, we can't leave, just like in the second episode, we can't leave justice to get done by the Jamaica constable force. You understand? Because if the people in there call out him, and most of the entertainers did call out my man, he wouldn't put out a search party. You see myself for starters. He don't really care about the people. So it then again it down to poor governing, poor teaching, and poor people who are suffer the most by the upper hands. Same way. You see what I say? So just to kill it quickly, the man them, if you stop it. If a woman say no, it mean no. That's the message. You see what I say? Whether you have children, or you have sister, or you have mother, or nobody. I see a method. No against woman. You see me I say, if a woman say no, it means no.
100%.
Yeah, man.
So, Little Pinch, as you are our special guest today, yeah, I want to say welcome forward to the Dbja podcast, Sundayz, with Mad Boss, Bipolar, John Niceness, always bringing a nicest vibe. We've got A1 Ras, always ready to sing it anytime. You just say, yo, sing, and he say, 5 minutes of fame, them sell out them brick, yo. So as a community officer, if you was part of this case, how would you deal with this case? Because it seems like there's a madness going on here.
First of all, manners and respect to everybody who check in. You see, this case is like a suitcase. Even the investigating officer them don't even understand the case. Understand? Because I spoke to one of the investigating officers and I have to give them some inline on the case. Because they never really understand where I'm going. If you listen to the statement where I just read a while ago, it a pick sense out of nonsense. Listen me clearly. The female and Robert is good friend. Robert is a big man. Robert, anything I tell she want, Robert, do it for her. She and Robert not into a relationship. Them don't have an intimate relationship like them having sex.
Nah, but she's using it.
But she can't get anything from Robert. Here the problem come in now with the relation with Robert murder. It's not with the female murder. It's not Robert alone involved in the murder. You know? Robert forced to do what he do by his girlfriend. Robert have a next girlfriend.
Okay.
We're jealous of what's going on with Robert and Cuddy.
Yeah. Where she said,
she's the one that influenced Robert to take the girl to his house. And they do the murder right there. It's not really Robert strangle her to kill her himself. He never planned to do that. But you Robert said,
hey.
Wow.
That's messed up, you know.
Bad.
Just wait for it. Little Pinches in Jamaica, and there's a curfew right now, so everybody's on the internet. So people, you just have to bear with me. We will bring him straight back, and we'll have. There we go. The Jenner's back. Go on, family. See, it's the Wi-Fi, man. But I really want to hear the message of what the man's got to say. So.
It's not him alone involved in the murder. And that's what the police are investigating now. The other girl.
Okay.
Because before the murder take place, the girl came on the scene, you know. She came there in argument with the other girl. Because over Robert.
But the person who was on the voice note that we heard last week, it was meant to be the sister of the person who passed away. And she was saying, Robert, if you know any information, just come to the police, let them know what's the situation. And he said, this is what he said, if I'm correct me. What he said along the lines of, I went to go and pick her up, I took her where she needed to go, and then all of a sudden a man come out of nowhere and I had to fight with him, and I had a strangulation match, and it seems to me like the man that he made up was BS. Let me not swear, let's keep this so kids can watch it as well. But it seems to me like he made that story up because, like I said at the beginning, because she's doing so much and getting the man to write.
No man was there. It's the next female. It was the next female as Robert's girlfriend.
Okay.
The poor girl. Was she think the girl and Robert in a relationship? And you get where I come from? She thought Robert and the girl and Colin in a relationship. So she forced them to go by Robert's house. That's where the murder takes place.
So it's kind of a case of like the woman saying to him, if I'm your girl, yeah, you'll do anything for me and you'll eradicate or get rid of this side piece because you don't need the side piece, you just got me.
Jeez. Conspiracy.
simple terms, that's what it is, isn't it? If the woman was alive, we wouldn't be talking this way. But at the same time, it seems like she used the man as much as she could, and she come to a point where she's used him as much as is possible.
Yeah, conspiracy to murder.
Plus, imagine, yeah, if I was calling you every week and saying, "Yo, bro, lend me £100," and you send it me, and then I say next week, "Lend me £100," and you send it me, and I've done this for 3-4 weeks. By the 5th week, you're going to say to me, "Yo, bro, what are you actually using this money for? Because I keep sending you money, but it's not like I'm seeing you do a music video or a song or a production of anything. What are you using the money for?"
Yeah.
And then you're going to get fed up. When I call you, you're going to think, "Yo, the man's after money. You know, I am airing this call." It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
But guess what? But the man get bad influence, you know. Because guess what? Robert don't have any problem to take her to work or give her anything. Because in return, Robert been looking something the long-term thing. But what the problem is, though, Robert first.
Yeah, I catch that.
The problem come in.
Yeah, the conspiracy.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Robert will do anything for the girl. And the girl and Robert not into a relationship as yet. They are just good friends.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of like a case of using someone? Because like I said, little Pinch, if I called you all the time, yeah, I lived in Jamaica, and I said to you, "Yo, Pinch, take me to Kingston every week. On a Friday, I ask you to take me to Kingston, but I'm not giving you no petrol, I'm not giving you a drink, I'm not saying, yo, come to the party, I'm just saying to you, yo, Pinch, take me Kingston, bro." And you've done this, like the same as I said with my boss, with the money. You've done this 4 or 5 times. When I call you again, you're going to be thinking, "Yo, my man just wants a lift. He doesn't put no petrol in the tank. He don't tell me where the location is for the party. Like, you're not being filled in it. You're just a driver. I can just call, "Yo, Pinch,
Listen, the other 50% is we don't know what kind of one-to-one conversation them have. We don't know what kind of false promise she give. We don't know if she a leading man. We don't know if she did a eggy man. We don't know why did a wait. You get what I say?
Of course.
But guess what? Listen, you know, I understand the situation, you know. I understand the kindness that he have for the girl. As I said before, the other female get involved. Because guess what? The same thing almost happened to me too. I have female that's, when they call me to do, my virgin woman in Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
Every time she want me to do anything, she call me. And I go and do it for her. I remember one time my woman said to me, say, "Past Sunday, everything I do for this girl, you're not in a relationship?" I said, "No, I'm a virgin woman, and I'm a virgin has some business, so I have to try about him woman." You understand me?
Yeah.
So, Robert be doing this thing. Robert don't have a problem to do it. And she call Robert every day, Robert could do it, because I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
But the girlfriend has a problem with it, because the girlfriend be saying, "Oh, the hell you been doing this for this girl all the time? What type of relationship you and this girl have?"
Yeah, she's gonna start thinking that he's cheating on her, with this girl.
Right.
Yeah. So A1 Russ, you've been quiet, man. What's your input?
Alright. Pinch just turn a different page, you know. Welcome Pinch to the thing, you know. The DJ police.
A hidden gem, you know, a hidden gem. We've had him waiting for about a year to come on this podcast. True?
Yes, so according to this virgin inform us with now is a different total different outlook to the thing or insight to the thing. The thing complicated now. Yeah, the thing really come like it need the FBI upon the case. But
Yeah, man.
like you know what go on. Virgin them can't solve it, man. The virgin, no, listening to the virgin is like real. A whole heap of people are gonna go down tonight.
Yeah, man, our next female involved, man.
Other people are gonna get involved, DJ Daddy. So
Yeah.
more people are gonna go to prison, at least two, from what the Virgin say right now.
Yeah, man, conspiracy there.
Yeah.
Yo, so people, I want to play this next little clip. I'm going to play a little piece of it. It's about a London gang who attempted to rob undercover police and some famous footballers in the UK. Just listen to this. This is from the Gangster Times, so big up the Gangster Times.
Story out. A team of robbers who even tried to rob the police officers who had them under surveillance and be jailed. The court heard how the men were part of a gang of organised criminals who carried out a string of robberies and aggravated burglaries. All 8 were sentenced at Harrow Crown Court on Monday and Tuesday just gone. The offences occurred between Wednesday the 10th of April 2020 and Friday 19th of July 2020. These involve the gang, usually masked, force their way into homes or confronting people in their cars and demanding money or high-value watch. Following a 4-week trial, which began on Monday the 10th of November 2020. Patrick Delaney, who's 30, was sentenced to a total of 16 years imprisonment for conspiracy to commit robbery and burglary and attempted robbery. Martin Delaney, who's 29, was sentenced to a total of 11 years imprisonment for attempted robbery and robbery. They were both from Camden. Kieran Jones Hewitt of West Hampstead was sentenced to 8 years imprisonment for attempted robbery. Additionally, Andy Kiyasuka Kiyakanda, who's 26, pleaded guilty at the start of the trial and was sentenced to a total of 14 years and 4 months imprisonment for conspiracy to commit robbery and burglary and a further offence of robbery. 4 other men involved in the crime spree had earlier been found guilty, but Cheyenne Cattle of West Hampstead was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. And Jordan Northover, so you're probably thinking where you've heard this name, he was sentenced to a total of 18 years imprisonment. And he was also sentenced to 6 years imprisonment to run concurrently for an attempted robbery with 2 former Arsenal football players. This is the incident where Mesut Ozil and Said Kolasinac were actually targeted for their luxury watches. Ryan Lewis of Hampstead was sentenced to 9 years imprisonment. And Stephen Barton was sentenced to 9 years imprisonment. So the offences were committed mainly in North London, around Finchley, Barnet and Hampstead, and members of the gang regularly carried knives or machetes to threaten their victims. 20 offences are believed to have been committed by various members of the gang, sometimes working in pairs, but usually working in groups of 4 or 5.
Like, really, what the hell? Really?
Like everybody get a maximum sentence. Everybody get the arm of the law.
Look, sir.
Yeah, because 15 years are mandatory, you know.
Yo.
Yeah.
DJ that did it.
Yo.
DJ.
Yeah, but
Yo,
you know
that's
the,
what cut left on you now.
Did you hear it?
Yeah. But I said, I've got cut left on the card. I show you.
yeah, man, it's not right, man.
Yeah, man.
The popping in.
Well, show down the thing, fam. I'll link you later, yeah?
Yeah, man, big up everybody at Jamaica and Belize and the Caribbean and USA everywhere. So now I say,
Oh, trust me.
That's unthinkable.
one love.
All right, Mad Boss.
Bless up, brother.
Upful, my brother. All right, let's stay right, man.
So, did everybody get the input on that? Because my thing crackled out a little bit, so I tried to fix it, but I don't think it fixed.
Yeah, man, we understand. We don't say, man, everybody get the arms of the law.
Well,
So then-
well, it was.
We've just talked about an incident that happened in Jamaica, and we covered it last week. We just elaborated on it now. So now we've just covered the incident that happened in the UK. This is, again, a London gang who attempted to rob undercover police and footballers, jailed for over 100 years, you know. 100 years between them all. But then what on earth possesses you,
Whoa.
in your mind, to think, you know what? I'm going to run upon a footballer and try and take his watch and take his dog and take his money. What really possesses you? Like, the devil is active, bro, fully active. So, Liquor Pinch,
Mm-hmm.
if that situation
Yeah,
happened
say.
in Jamaica, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
how would people deal with that? Because I know it'd be a whole different settings. Like they run upon a famous person like Usain Bolt and try and take his watch or try and take his money or try and take his phone.
Let me tell you something. I understand Jamaica rule under the Commonwealth, right? And rule under the Queen supposed to still have a little talk in Jamaica
Yeah, yeah,
when it comes to the law.
of
But
course.
in Jamaica have a different law. What them say by themselves, it's like an outlaw thing.
Okay.
And every bad man and criminal and thief and murder in Jamaica, them know. This is what I think I know with criminal and bad man, gunman. There's certain protocol, when them start bust gun, them know. Anytime you fuck with a tourist, sorry say the fuck with bro. Anytime you play with a tourist or a celebrity, the law come down hard on you. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Some man we know say that's Usain Bolt. One rob him, you know. Rob a thing 2 times and twice. Because if him do rob him, I catch him. The law come down hard. And sometimes the police can't stop it neither. You understand? If you rob a tourist in Jamaica and police hold on to you, it now go pretty. And every robber know that. You understand? So Jamaica is a different kettle of fish when it comes to those type of things. And guess what now? Things like those, like all this incident with the female where them arrest the man. From the find out who would be Jamaican people want to kill you. Them cases are not supposed to go to court.
Yeah, man. The man shot him dead in a jail.
All that too. You understand me? So I understand when you say you try to rob an undercover police, I rob a policeman and them catch you. It now go pretty. If I reach a station, I get beaten, go right there, reach a prison.
MLS, just slightly move your camera up a little bit, bro. All people can see is your head. Slightly up.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Center point. Yo, you know the action. Boom, boom, boom. People on Thrash, you know, I've been in a music video. J-Man, T-Man, Wolverhampton. Yo, I gotta plug it right now. Grime is Bombucker alive, people. Watch out for the single right now. So, Little Pinch,
Yeah.
as we have you as a special guest, you know, special, when we say emphasis, that special guest. So then, what is your role in the community? Because you're an officer, but you're a community officer. Am I correct?
Right. All right. I'm a district constable of police. Right?
Okay.
And it's not only the role of a district constable. Because you, the police individual, your style of policing is totally different from everybody's style. Because a district constable of police do the same work like a normal police. People like you and people don't like you, same way like a normal police. But the individual man, a man like Isaiah Leng, Liquor Pinch, Adams, those type of police that people will like. So you with them man there. Why didn't them man the job come out so easy? Them probably may rough and bad, but people love them. You understand? Look, your bad on police is people love them because you make it information. And when you are asleep, when me I go on my bed, my phone can't lock on.
Yeah, I hear.
And the reason why, first when I joined the system, I was a big man. I've been to America, I do 9 years in America. I travel all over the place before I return police. A lot of people know Liquor Pinch and a DJ before me return police.
We're gonna get the special at the very end. We're gonna get the special freestyle. Your niceness, A1S, yo. When I say special,
but when I say in a line of duty,
Yeah.
when I start my work, I still start my work musically. Because I remember the first time when I started patrolling the Kingston West area and dance I keep on a hold the mic. The people were so amazed to see a policeman and DJ for them. Because they don't like police. And they show that they don't like police, period. But this policeman is a totally different man. You understand? So when I hold the mic and I DJ a certain place, the people embrace me and say, boy, officer, I tell you shoot the God love. They're different from the rest. You understand? So if me want information, I'm not even asking for information. Anything one, then come to the DJ police and say, boy, police. You know, say that and that and that and that and that. There's certain system that I change while in the system in the Kingston West area. It's like whenever some female come to the station and give a report, like police give out the bad man information.
Okay.
You understand? A female come to the station and report, say, boy, a man do something. By the time she reach back home, the bad man knows that she come at the station. Oh, the bad man knows that she come at the station. When nobody never see when she come at the station. Police give out the bad man information.
That police.
I said this is why I bought Pinch on, you know, because people see me, like the first couple of episodes, you might see, oh, DJ Doddy's cussing out the police and cussing out the government, yo, I have police officer right now, so people know bomber clock cuss me, all right? I have the big man in the building, the one called Lickle Pinch, big bad artist. So then, I've got to ask you then, bro, how do people receive you? Because obviously, in Jamaica, in the worldwide, there's a deep-rooted, yo, big up to droneology, you know. The thing was mad tonight, I was frass. Yo, but your cameras and them spinning around and drones and yo, the thing was mad. So, Lickle Pinch, I've got to ask you then, as a Jamaican community officer in the police, how do people receive you? Because obviously we have a deep-rooted, not a hatred, but like we said before, like a mistrust. Because you go to the police right there and they don't deal with the incident. But as soon as I'm walking down the road smoking a spliff, you're ready to jump on me with 8, 9 officers. It's mad. So how do you, like, what made you want to join? And how do you go about your thing so that you don't become one of them people that are hated?
All right, my thing is so easy. First of all, what I realized with the people in Jamaica, first thing, I love music. That's the number one. And when they meet the man, the personality that I have, everybody embrace it. Everybody embrace the personality. Because guess what? I myself have to teach the police them how to deal with the public. Because I make sure to tell the police them, you know. Once a police, twice a civilian.
Yeah,
When you deal with the public, is where you're going to get response. All right, check it now. Sometimes when people come to the station to make a report, police don't want to pay them the mind. As Lickle Pinch come, what's your problem? Who are you? Say, come with me. I'm going to deal with the situation. I must say that man are different. You understand? Remember one time they come for lack of a dance. Nobody want to move. The police them did and the beat them say them nah leave.
Okay.
Drive me a drive past, you know. Beat them stop me and say pinch. Some police are lock off the dance and it's not till 12 o'clock yet. When I went there, I said to them, so what's the problem? Them said the inspector give them a tell them to lock off the dance because some wanted man must run coming on the dance. So I say, do you talk to the people and tell them what's going on? No. So I say, oh, you just lock off the dance and I talk to the people them. So I go and hold the mic. Everybody start jump up and say to me. I said, no, I'm not DJ tonight. But I have information for you guys. The reason the police them come for lock off the dance, because I wanted man run coming on the dance and the inspector tell them to lock off the dance.
God,
so
yeah.
Then this the DJ police. All them have been just tell me that. All the police plug out the summer time because them yard. No. You have to know how to deal with the public. And the public give respect.
So is it kind of a case of, obviously in the UK we say one hand washes the other. Is it kind of like the one hand, the left hand don't know what the right hand's doing? So you've had the thing sent out to you, yeah, saying, oh, you need to go and lock off this dance. But then another officer's had a thing sent out to him that there's someone, a gunman, say, for example, at a dance, and it's a public problem, you know, a cause to the public. You got to excuse me, man, I've been drinking for the last, 6 hours, sometime like that. Been at a music shoot, mad. So as I was saying, is it kind of like that, whereas one person gets one message, another, like how we could do it now. I tell John Niceness one thing, I tell Aaron Rash something else, I tell Bipolar something else, and I tell Little Pinch something else. Nobody else knows nobody really knows what I told everybody in it. So John Niceness has been told it's a gunman, Aaron Rash has been told just go lock off the dance, Little Pinch has been told someone's been raped. Like, what you got to look at their side as well, and it's all well and good hating and cussing them. But like I said to you before, on previous episodes, we've got the police officer, you know, like the guy that I said called John, who everybody knows and they go to and everything's blessed. And then you've got that military police officer who will jump on you for no reason. Little Pinch is more like John. He's more like that guy you can go to and say, yo, bro, this has happened. How can we deal with it? And he'll go and deal with it. Am I right?
You're right. You're correct. You're correct.
So,
But as I said before, see, all right, in Kingston West, all right, most of the bad man them and the gunman, we have a lot of dance in Kingston West. You understand me?
yeah.
But guess what I noticed with most of the damn them now? Is it through my style? Remember, as I was living in New York, you know, and this is kind of give me a little edge over most of the police them and even the bad man them too.
Okay.
I've been there, done that. Most of the man them know who is in Jamaica and we turned down now. We say them a bad man and a rude boy and I'm them gang. They all know me. And I know them. Because much of them get deported from America and come to Jamaica. Have a little food and I run a little thing. When them come a little things, them hold on them head. Them can't believe that me really left America and come to police.
Okay.
You understand? Some of them have some big inspector friend and superintendent friend. And when they come by the station and see me, them hold on them head and say, Jesus Christ, Bob, never know say my police. Because I know them pass. The only man in the Kingston West right now who I don't know from back in the days from them time of foreign is George Pang. I can't call him name because the man didn't really go foreign much. You understand? But all I always have done them, all I always have baby them where they run things. Them a bad man afraid of pinching. Because we've been there, done that.
So then,
you understand me? Some of them me a patrol and say, here I go, and I'm the on the ground, you know. A man knows a pinch on the ground, so if you ever fire a shot in the gun, you have to talk to the DJ police. You understand me? That's what the thing said.
We've heard DJ police about 6 times now, you know. A1 Ras, John Licence, do you not feel like we should get like an exclusive freestyle from a man called DJ Police himself? I feel like we should, you know. I feel like it's Easter, we're all feeling good. I've been drinking, A1 Ras has been smoking, John Licence is keeping it, just keeping it lively. So, Little Pinch, please, can I get the honour of hearing DJ Police himself, a message for the youths in a music.
All right. I gotta give you one of the message songs that I give the community. Anytime Little Pinch hold the mic and say, all right, then from the years Little Pinch the DJ Police, they want to dance, everybody want to come. Hear the song go. Well, me sing a me keep the peace. Be near police. Me are the one who serve and protect and make people feel at ease. Whoa, me a real police, me no counterfeit. If a boy box your daughter, call me. And if he box your little son, call me. And if him lick him with a gun, call me. Me take a rapist off of the street. Me take petty thief off of the street. Me take this scammer them off of the street. And when them see me and I come, them pack up them things. Gonna country,
Lord God, people, that is an exclusive Easter freestyle from Little Pinch. Mad. So let me get the settings right now, yeah? You've been sent to lock off a dance. You've turned up and you've just done what you've done there. What is the reception?
Whoa. All right, I remember when Butcher Banton was just get incarcerated. Right? And Butcher did the driver song. I went to turn off a dance. They send me to lock off a dance. And I tell the people I'm straight up, so listen now. The inspector said I must lock off the dance because it was the time. But before I lock off the dance, I'm going to sing 2 songs for you guys. Everybody was glad for that. I said, yes, officer. Entertain us. The song of the extra. What am I saying? Well, you driver boy. This is the police. Big up, you understand? Say you are carry a couple seed. Driver boy. Don't move out and I want to know where you are carry. Driver. Oh, this is not about seat, but not speed trap. Before you come out and they can fly the tongue back. I put your one up down the ear, not giving a back chat. Because me know about the pick up on the jump spot. If I'm not just a driver boy, you better get flat. Go on, you tell me where the weed they and the clock lock. Before me tear down your car like matlock. What is illegal gun? What is gunshot? Where boy mess up like him yam broke lock. Cause him know say him not drop a road back. Well you no man.
Yo, people, mad. The first time podcast. Yo, you know what? It's Easter. And I feel the people, when they watch this, they should get something special. So right now, this was not planned. As I said, I've been at a music video and I'm going to keep plugging it. Big up to Droneology. Big up to J-Man. T-Man. Wolverhampton is on lock. Yo, Joe Niceness. Seeing as it's Easter, can we get a little musical piece from yourself? Because I'm surrounded by artists, you know, so...
There's a place and time, I say, for everything to get the blessings of life. Depends on how you live, for in everything I do, I put my trust in you, cause you never let me down. You always lift me up, and I thank you, Lord, for the things you done for me. Every day of my life, I give him thanks and always be grateful for all my blessings. All my blessings, all my blessings, yeah, yeah, you know.
My people, what a treat. ARS, oh, a stage show this. Step up to the table, my brother. Unmute your thing, bro. You're muted.
We're not here us.
Everyone, unmute yourself, fam. This has turned into a stage show.
The mic is mute.
A1.
In the building, yo. Go. A1, done.
Yeah, hear me.
Clearly.
Yeah, hear me now, blazing?
Yeah, man. Stage show time. Go on.
Loud and clear.
Oh, man.
Yes, man.
We blazing hot right now. You know, see the fire where we blaze, it's getting hot right now. It's red right now. It's blazing red right now. You know, see the fire that we blaze, it's getting red. We got the youth them who down in the slum. Decide to make it and them now use no gun. Mommy happy nice from dollars it a run. All the youths them want do is have some fun. Easter time say we born Easter bun. Summer coming out, we rub the summer fun. Down in the ghetto when a Santa come. We got the podcast.
Mad. Yo, we just turned it upside down. You know? So, we talked about them mad trainers last week. You remember I told you about them devil shoes? Yeah?
Yes.
I have a conclusion for you.
A lot of news today over a new line of controversial sneakers and a touching letter to his younger self about coming out as gay. NBC Out Associate Editor Joe Yakaba joins us now to talk a little bit more about this. Joe, let's start with these sneakers first. They're being called Satan shoes. What do we know about these?
Yes, the Satan shoes are a collaboration with a company called Mischief, and Lil Nas X is selling 666 pairs of them, or I should say sold, because they sold out in about a minute. They're $1,018 each, and they're modified Nike Air Max 97s, and they reportedly contain a drop of blood and soul from the Mischief employees. So they're causing quite a controversy online right now.
Wait a minute. Any verification of that at this point, or is that just, do we think that's really just a marketing tactic?
The company confirmed to NBC News yesterday that there is a drop of blood in the sole, apparently.
All right. Let's move on to this letter then. What did he post on social media, and what's been the response to this letter?
So he posted a letter to 14-year-old Montero on social media, and Montero is his legal name, his real name, Montero Lamar Hill, and he wrote about what it would be like to come out, and said, this will open doors for many other queer people, and wrote about how hard it would be to come out, but just how powerful it would be for other LGBTQ plus people to see someone like Lil Nas X come out publicly. And the response to it has been just overwhelming. I mean, the LGBTQ plus community has really rallied around him on Twitter. There's been a lot of folks specifically talking about how they weren't able to come out when they were younger and they waited until they were much older to come out. And so it's just so inspiring to see Lil Nas X come out publicly and not be really unapologetic about it, because for a long time he felt really ashamed. He spoke in 2019 about how he was taught that homosexuality was a sin growing up. So now it seems like he's being a lot more unapologetic about who he is, and that's really inspiring to a lot of people.
Yeah, hopefully that'll help a lot of kids too who can need to embrace who they are too. Tell us a little bit about this new single. Lil Nas X just released a single, and apparently it's getting up a heated response too.
Yes, his new single is called Montero, Call Me By Your Name. And so the name itself includes a reference to a novel that's about a gay romance. So it's pretty clear that the single is connected to him talking about his sexuality publicly. The lyrics also include a line where he talks about how we hide parts ourselves that we don't want the world to see. And the single and the music video that he released alongside of it are a lot about the idea of sin. And in the music video specifically, there's a lot of biblical looking imagery. Satan is featured in the video, and that's sort of where the controversy arises, is that there's a lot of not safe for work content in the video featuring Satan and like these.
No, let me be truthful. He's sliding down a pole and giving a lap dance to the devil. And now you just heard right now off, is it NBC News? Wait there, I don't want to get it wrong. I think it's NBC News. Yeah, NBC News have just told you that the company clarified there's a drop of human blood in the trainers. So what they're doing, cutting themselves and putting the blood in the trainers, or they're sacrificing. So I told you weeks and weeks and weeks ago, if you want to join this industry, you have to join and then you change. Join license will chop them locks off, dye your beard pink, and call you gay license, and we'll send you a road, and you can lap dance for the devil, and you can do different things. And before you know it, you'd be singing with Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye West, all of them. Sound good? All you have to do is sign in, right?
Well, you don't know.
It's pure fuckery. No, that's what it is. Pure fuckery.
First of all, I can't even. Well, I can, but from me know myself, the first me ever see certain things so bold,
Yeah, bro.
So bold.
What would you call certain blasphemy? So bold. You see me? Yeah, and an email one, but just a series of things where unfold, and sometimes that's the reason why we come to now and where I say why certain things are happen. You see, but it's certain things where we allow for happen, and now really try to even stand up and say certain thing about it. Why things reach the level where it reach? Cause the level of evil where I go on right now in the virgin. It's not normal in a king.
So a question for everyone now then.
Right now.
Would you say that it was a clever marketing strategy? Because he knew what he was doing. He knew that people would talk about it on our podcast. He knew. No, but in the mindset, listen to what I'm saying to you. He knew that by sliding down a pole and giving the devil a lap dance, all the podcasts in the world would talk about him. Whether it's a little one, big one, whether they got 1 million views, whether they got 5 views, everybody will look. We're all rastas, bro, and we're talking about this devil shit. Why? Because it's so big and it's in the media right now. And for us,
DJ got it.
No.
DJ got it.
We were in our music we were in our music understand certain things. See, when you have a company behind you, we decide for push you, we decide for spend money. All if you use a piece of trash that work. You know, I forgot so extreme fee work because this promotion make you go on tapping if you understand as a musician, if you understand what I say.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
promotion
That's true,
is
that's true,
what
that's
get you
true.
there.
DJ
So
Daddy.
you don't have to do certain
Jana
things
is
to get
next.
there.
Jana is
Once
next.
the people them who take you there is behind you. Yeah.
You know, so you see what go on this weekend. You know, so the guy announced that him is gay.
Yeah, bro.
All of
But
that behind it,
yeah.
my lad.
But that not mean same still for do that.
Yeah, that's
It's a
true.
promotion. It's a
That not mean same still
promotion.
for do that no cause
It's a promotion,
there
Jana is
were people
next.
like him
It's
before
all
coming.
about
Them never did do that.
fire. That's why I say right now we need to burn them out, and that's all them fair get on the podcast. Yeah, fire. I just me pray like people get a lava.
Well, listen me still.
And
Yeah,
Scorcher.
but just there for just show the things right now. You never have to do that. You see, no matter how good you want to say that is a marketing strategy, it's money run thing. So if you have money, anything you market have to work. Because if you book say it have to
Nike
show
you talk about
50
enough for your
times
nice.
in 3 hours, what you think? Everybody are gonna gravitate to that. You see? Because just that it is.
Big
So you
Nike
don't
you
have to go
talk
to that
about.
extreme. You have to send a different message. It's a
Yeah,
different
but
message
like,
Matt I send.
as I
You
already
see?
said last
That have
week,
nothing to do with no marketing or nothing. That have to do with a message. That is a
yeah,
statement.
bro. That's that
You see me?
Baphomet stuff. That's that hidden in plain sight, but now
And
literally
I
not
think it
hidden.
should
It's
make
in plain sight.
I really don't think it should get so much even publicity. Because sometimes people feel like they might criticize things, but I really publicize it. So I really feel like that should maybe not get so much attention to the kind of danger where that present to the people and to the nation. Because some people check say a joke thing they might play with them thing there. It ain't no joke
A
thing.
drop of human blood.
A powers they are play with.
With a drop of human blood
And
in
the
each
eyes red
soul.
that car when it comes to devil thing or who the devil challenge.
Alright.
You see?
When
So
it comes to
I challenge the
when
most
it,
high right now, you know. A spiritual thing that you are dealing with. I ain't no joke thing. And then a normal thing that you know,
True.
like no bounty and beanie thing, you know. A bigger thing that no. You see?
yeah.
The only
A
reason that I
soul thing,
brought
man,
up
I
this
deal with a
show,
seed, soul and all that thing there. And that's the thing there.
yeah, bro. When
See,
you're
a
saying about a
jive music
human drop of
supposed to
blood,
be and a soul thing.
a human
Yeah.
drop of blood,
No
you know.
witchcraft that man.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's
Even if a
the business, you
chicken
know.
blood or any kind of blood or witchcraft.
yeah, bro.
And them type of witchcraft, they
See?
tap the business.
If you check biblical,
And
yeah.
then remember that
If you check the kind of readings in a
them
man,
are gonna put a price to it and put the
one thing we
price
get the
to
most high
absorb
really
the price
upset a
amount.
witchcraft in the king.
Yeah, bro. But look, whatever he did, the trainers sold out. He sold 666 pairs for over £1,000. Now, let me tell you now, in England, yeah, you pay £100 for them trainers. If they ain't got a drop of blood in them and they ain't got a pentagram on them, you pay £100. So look at the marketing strategy of what he's done. He sold a pair of trainers for £100, put a few little things on there, said there's a drop of human blood in it, and sold them for £1,000. Look at the profit on that. That's what I'm saying to you. He knew exactly what he was doing when he got them trainers and purchased them from Nike, went to a customizer, got them customized, them pair both sat and talked and said, right, I'm going to slide down this pole, lap dance for the devil, and I'm going to wear these shoes. Why? Because people will see it, they'll hear it, and they'll take it in. And guess what? The stupid idiots will go and buy them as well. And that's what they did. They're sold out. Like that. Gone. So that tells him, yeah, that he can maybe drop 2 drops of human blood in the next trainers, Where does it end? For real, where does it end? Well, anyway, I'm sick of talking about that. Look up Pinch. So,
Yeah.
you're an officer in the community. Right now, Jamaica's kind of up and down, innit? So what would your message be for the youths that are listening right now and the ones that are going to listen back?
Why? I know these youths nowadays are hard. Because guess what? What's going on right now in Jamaica is if there's a trend or what? Because from this girl get murdered, we have about 4 different female murder.
Yeah.
What?
Serious. 4 different female murder since this girl get murdered.
So Finn.
Even yesterday, in Jonestown, they kill a female and bury her. It's like the murder go on Friday. Them bury her behind her house. And yesterday they find the body.
Yes.
You understand me? So what I want to tell you of today is just love the woman and please and stop kill them. I don't know.
Look up
This
here.
other one today?
Don't you see? Don't you see? This is a trend. This ain't no normal thing. And this is what I was saying from last week. These people been dwelling into some evil thing and work on some serious things.
Yeah, bro.
You see what I say? Because this is normal.
It's not normal finances, and the people them have no fear. The people them are killed without fear.
Yeah, I think the time. I think the Bible reveals itself now.
I mean,
this time is one of the most wickedest times you look upon.
All right. Can I say something right here?
Go for it, man.
Say something right here. All right. I'm another one say it's the Bible that reveal itself. All right. This is how the Bible set up. See, it show you if you follow this order, you will get the prosperity of the Most High, and everything will be good with you. If you go against this order, this is what will befall you. See? So the reason why these things is befalling the whole world is because them turn away from the rules and the laws and the protocols of the Most High. Remember 2 forces, good and evil, See? So if you turn away from good, evil you go to. Is that no if, no but, no no, yeah? And this is what them do.
So hold on. So why so much evil and woman? Hold on now.
Look up
so why so much evil? Why so much evil? Why too much, man?
Look up in what I said. Since the things been changing up so much. Where these people keep getting these guns from to do all these murders and these wicked intentions?
No, the guns, we understand the gun part. Because Jamaica don't make guns.
It's not the gun, It's never been about the gun, because Pinch there as a example. For sure, you say him could be a police, but I remember the other day me and him all a reasoning, and him a show me the amount of money him arrest within his years in the force.
Yeah.
Now, he could have abused his powers that he had. Him never do that. See?
No.
Him should say, even the first man with him arrest the man there to save him life. You understand me? I say, so I'm just saying, not because you have a gun means you have to kill people. Because as I grew up enough, man, know
that is true, Fire Nice.
And they never kill
that is true too.
Them just did have them gun.
So that's why I asked 2 questions in a one.
So,
so where them kind of mindset you're forward from? Where these people get this killing instinct from? Where these people
because
get this?
Is what they dwell in, King.
killing mindset from? Is it a generation curse?
No, it's what they
What
dwell in. All right.
Cause
It
Virgin,
could
we have
be, but
Caribbean
check
country when
what, check
nobody
what.
now dead
It
like
can
that.
be to
Like
it,
when
but
how people are dead in Jamaica that now go on now in no other Caribbean countries, brethren. Check the
So me I said to
statistics.
yeah,
but
hold on,
watch it
hold
now.
on.
In the other Caribbean countries, them.
Nobody now dead and get raped them way they not go on like how Jamaica go on, brother. Check Barbados. Check
But
all of the little
in the
Caribbean
other
island them go
in
right
the
back
other
out to the to
Caribbean
East Africa.
countries, them A1.
Go on, John
In the
Let
other
me
Lance.
Caribbean countries, them. You don't see
hold on.
nobody walk at tell about the kind of ring when we around when ringed up and all these things. May I tell you, it's where the people them are dwell up in. Them dwell up in too much ungodly things. And
Let me
these are
say
the
something.
repercussions. Check it. Yeah.
Jamaican men. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead,
I think
Little Pinch.
The Jamaican men, I think they are the most jealous set of man in the world. Jamaican men are jealous. Jealous. Because most of the murder go on right now, not about from the last 2 weeks. It's jealousies.
Yeah.
Because the man in St. Thomas
Yeah. All
killing
right.
woman and hang for himself. That's just last week, you know. Now
Wow.
this other one, they work at the hospital. He found out some woman have a next affair with the next man. He throw gas on the woman, throw gas on himself, and about to light the two of them. I forget about the kid.
Yeah.
The one with the Jonestown.
All right.
Find out she have a affair. I kill him, kill her. You understand me?
Let me just jump in 1 second.
But watch this now. Watch this now, family. Watch this now. You see, jealousy? Jealousy is a spirit in a king. Jealousy is a spirit in a. Murder is a spirit in a. So what I'm trying to tell you is these people, not the exact one that getting into, it could be their parent, their grandparent, but they invoke these shit. I'm telling you. Through witchcraft or where they invoke these things. And now these
so where them spirit they come from? Where them powers they come from unto these people?
From where all right. What them do is man want to get rich and have money. And then me say, if you do this, this is what happens to get money. See? But what them now realize this other consequences come with it. You see? So a man run, figure say, all right, let me go kill that chicken and cut off him head and walk around the house 3 times because it's going to make me get money. You see it? But him never read the next part of the agreement that come with 10 years worth of some things. And
brother,
never have an influence and go call down this.
Little Pinch.
You see what I say? So at these things are repercussions.
Jamaica, brother. I'm glad some man like the idea there's a police, but I don't know how much a Little Pinch we want. Come like we need about 2 million of them.
Yeah.
Go on the police thing. Cause right now, Obazan said the road will be like country.
Yeah, but even if we have 3 million Little Pinch.
Fire Nice says, hear this now. The road will be like country and the Chinese them will be the road, you know.
Yeah.
Me understand, says the man them drop all couple truckload of cement, the bad man them come in and sell all the cement and the man them whether they can't work, can't get take out the money for them family. Too much bad man. Everywhere done. And the dad them still turn up on the place, you know, with their money in them pocket, you know, and the poor people them they wait to do the work, can't do the work, you know. Some of them done have been dead.
And that me I try saying A1.
Gunshot them for getting them face and them for dead.
And
lightning ball them for get and dead too. You are good over evil in a father gonna go wipe with some of them blood clots.
Even if we have 3 million Little Pinches, even if we have 3 million Little Pinches,
a lightning against evil, brother.
Until the people change their mindset.
A lightning against evil.
But the people them have to change their mindset thing.
So then,
Them have to change their mindset. The mindset.
Them mind make up the one thing I can't change.
So then the question then, how can we try and
inform?
Right or wrong, we're on earth, you know, brother. These people don't care about
change. Then don't come ask why they kill Candice. Don't ask why they murdering woman at this rate. Don't ask that. Because you can't get good out of evil. If you keep doing evil, evil will come at you. The Bible tell you that. So all who family, trust me. If a man not understand, say, in this time, it's a battle against good and evil, God and the devil. And that's right there.
That's right there right now.
But that's what I said.
At least from my perspective.
So then how can we come to a point where we can try and help to change the mindset of people? Because obviously every week here, you know, I talk about knives and guns. I talk about how they don't need them. How we can just, do music. There's so many things that can be done in music. You can sing, you can be a producer, you can be the person who videos. There's so many things. That's just a few. That's the top three. But how can we get the youths to stop picking up a gun and thinking it's better to go and shoot or kill someone and go and rob someone than go into a music studio? How can we get that message across right now?
All right, you guys hear me clear?
Yeah, man, clear.
Yeah, hear me clear?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, we're here. Go through.
Let me say something.
Yeah, man.
Right now, there's a big stigma in Jamaica right now with the murder and what causing the murder, and they think what caused the mindset of the people doing all this criminality. The Prime Minister come out and said most of the musicians the guys that were singing this gun song, is about influence and the people in the country that doing the bad things. No, the entertainers upset with the statement that the Prime Minister made. Right? About everybody coming with this gun lyrics and the gun.
Them remove the music they off of the airwave, brother. Long time the music they not get no play. Them little DJ we have influenced those music on the airwave need to go away. Them not play good music. Them not play no authentic music.
Yeah, but guess what?
Them not playing the music with message.
It's a situation.
Distraction. And that influence the youth them, and that's why the youth them behave like that. The Prime Minister is right, 100%. But them not taking down this music off the airwave. It's getting more prevalent.
Well,
I
understand that still enough. But
fire artists. Oh, we are some.
The Prime Minister
we are some fire artists, man. But the music is what people sleep, eat, drink, and all that.
The Prime Minister may rush him because he. Them promote it early. I know them want to stop, but they can't stop.
Brother.
Remember the Prime Minister get broke out? They call the Prime Minister broke out and Andrew Wallace badness. Because guess what? Things that take place with gunman and them give my name. They use the brand. No, that the thing get out of control and not try to stop it. I'll be stopped because guess what? I'll be stopped. We don't got producer no more in Jamaica, you know. And like one time you want to buy a song, you have to go to a producer. Everybody have their own studio.
Yeah. Everybody have a computer home.
You understand? Radio station. Yeah, you know, if you depend on radio station, I'm going to play a song again. You just go buy the song and send it on the internet. So, when them should have control back in the days, them don't control it and get to the control now. So, for them stop it.
Them still have a lot of influence. Because these radio stations still play music.
What about influence?
Until the people them find out how powerful word sound is, them now go understand. See? Me I go studio from when the man them just start call good things wicked enough. See, if I too
All
good, I'm gonna
all
say,
right.
and it's wicked.
Yep.
See, and now
And the things
he
that were
go to
nice is
glory,
mad.
I don't wonder and understand what them are doing, doing the
And
powers of word
if
and
I think
sound,
good, it is
You
bad.
see,
Hmm?
you see it, and them never realize what happened from them time there. The thing I get polluted spiritually because of this, everything wrong from in a thing.
Brother, one of the things we always heard as Rasta is how everybody love talk about mad. The whole of youth them mad. And as Rasta
Yeah,
never
when you
use
start
that.
Rasta talk
See,
like this, it's man.
When them always say Rasta man are mad people. So we don't use no mad nothing to influence
yeah,
or enhance none of my statement them. None of my lyrics them no mad. I'm not mad to nothing, I'm born mad. Everything mad.
because mad is the word. Yeah,
Eh? And them thing
because
them find
when we are grew up, when a man mad,
everything bad, good.
Yeah, when a man mad, when me I grew up, he mentally sick, I sick him sick mentally, we say mad,
And
You see it?
everybody
So mad
everybody
never be
sick.
a positive word.
And if a thing right is shit and the F word is the most famous word off the lips. And them thing here I use I prefer I use the F word as is a sentence enhancers in every sentence. You remember if you're not using the F word in each sentence. Or not only that, as a rapper, if you're not using the word nigger in every sentence, you're not rapping. And them thing are the same kind of influence where you see in a city like Baltimore or so either. And you them a drop out cause it's nigga, this nigga. You hear me tell you, nigga start to end all the word. Influence. We need to start alright. Me hear little pinch chat lyrics a while ago. The Buju Banton driver lyrics. You see you format that. And so we have to use our words them and turn them into some strong lyrics now. Some powerful lyrics. And make DJ like DJ Daddy play them. Influence the people
Yeah,
them
man.
with good lyrics. Come with some strong lyrics. You know, see, lyrics where talk reality.
So, do you think some of these newer artists need to go back to like the foundation, go for a Far East rhythm or a Love Bump rhythm, or see if they can tackle the answer rhythm, the original things that was made?
Yeah, man, the general rhythm. And that, them need to write lyrics. When I listen to a DJ like a Lieutenant Stitchy, me I listen Lieutenant Stitchy from me, I look at you. See? And right now, I'm still my favorite DJ. The man is just
Yeah, kind of
unique and
untouchable.
Well,
out of the
all
way.
right.
And him just lyrical and him can fast and
You
slow
see
and
for me,
Go on.
you see for me
Mhm.
understand say music have to evolve, yeah? But I give them that space if you know say music have to evolve according to how the generation go down the line. But women are really in with is the mindset behind
Is the
what the youth
mind
them are
far right?
create
It's what
musically.
you're talking about.
See?
Can remember, in the 80s it was love,
You see?
Remember, it was a lot of love music in the 70s, even in the 60s. The music will always influence the people, brother. But this generation just come with a different set of feel like them they must talk a lot of shit in music now. And people always live what
You
the music have.
see, at the
I don't know
Let
mindset.
if
me tell you something.
See?
Let me tell you
The
something.
mindset.
Go on,
Let me
Pinch.
tell you something. Hold on a second there. Yes, I can say the music is bad influence. The song that the guys I'm singing now is bad influence to the society. But why the artists them upset with the prime minister? It's because from early out, him embrace it I know that him see things that get out of control, him a talk about say boy, him put everything for the music.
Yeah.
And I like them don't know, them know say them with a gun
Well,
names and them slap names
hold on
and
now.
thing.
Hold on.
Now I'm gonna make it. And we know say we are a musician as an entertainer. People look up to us.
But guess what now?
Because me tell a boy, I say right now.
The Prime Minister is still in a liquor pinch.
No, we'll tell you something right now. Between me and still. The Jamaican artist them. Hold on, no? The Jamaican artist them are beating bad. Them are beating bad. I have to understand. I understand why them are beating.
Yeah.
Because watch it
You
now.
know why me would beat him?
Yeah.
You know why me would beat him? Because he embraced dancehall, yeah? But that's not what it used to be.
No, hold on a second.
Them evolve into something different.
No man, hold on a second. Let me give an illustration why them are beating. You have a thing them called the six them come with that thing about. Alright, a little thing going on in Jamaica. Let me give an illustration of what's going on.
Go on.
A little thing going on in Jamaica where a certain big Dan disrespect the Prime Minister. Right? And the Prime Minister walk away from the dis. And what the Prime Minister do, him get the police them, the top ranking police them, to take him out. Jamaican people know and nothing will hide. And when they take out the Dan, the same guys them sing the song after. And them say, boy, Andrew Wall is badness. Now when them sing the song, I say Andrew Wall is badness, and some people, I said to myself, say, these guys so stupid. I wanted the people understand what them say about Andrew Wall is badness. So what Jamaican people start to use now, them start to use the slang. I mean, simple now, this is me, I always give the slang, and you tell me what it means.
Wow.
What's the slang what the people use now? A man look on you and say to you, say, hey, Raps. You know, it's a gunshot you forget. I look on him and say, everything good, man. You check me, say, you give me a gunshot. Andrew Wall is badness, better use for you.
Yeah, right
You know
here.
what that means?
Wow.
That simply means, me not have to do you know, me just get a policeman a little thing and take you out.
That means you know, so no, retaliate.
Don't worry, I'll just use Andrew Wallace badness fire.
Right.
Yeah.
So when the guy them come and sing that song now, when the guy them come and sing the song and talk about bro God.
Rate that, but not tell the lie.
Yeah, when them come and sing the song and talk about bro God, him run with the bro God.
Yo.
Him use the bro God for him campaign crew. The same guy was sing the bro God thing, the dub pay for him and that kind of thing. So what the people in Jamaica say, oh, you embrace them boy there. And them boy they are top gun man, and them boy they sing most of the gun song them. I know you all talk about say boy, the artists them are involved in this and the artists them are that. You see the problem?
Wow.
Yeah, but what I find
Yeah.
if I can jump in, what I find funny is last year, you remember we were talking about the fact that all of these artists were making dub plates for Andrew Holness and
Mark Golden.
yeah, the two campaigns. You had people like dub plate. I know Shansia made a dub plate. A lot of them made dub plates for Andrew Holness. But now this year, after whatever campaign he ran, whatever reason he got the music involved, this year he's not interested in highlighting the music. It's like the campaign's done. I've used your niceness, A1 Ras. I got a video a little pinch, and you know what? Now I'm not going to speak to nobody else, and I'm just going to cuss you out every time I get a chance. That's what it seems like now. But what I don't understand, and you might be able to educate me on this, or maybe get people to understand, is Jamaica.
That's exactly what's going on. They use the artists them to do the updates, and when they're done, they start fight against the artists them. You understand? And that's where the artists them get upset because they say you use it for the update, the same gun song where you say I promote to kill people. I even work with you with. And now that you have their win, now you tell me, say boy, we are influencing you them for going to crime and violence. You understand?
Yeah, of course. But the last topic I wanted to discuss.
But brethren.
Go on.
Brethren. Can I say something?
Go for it,
We
bro.
know the dub plate them is just like sound. When a man sing fair sound and say kill that sound boy over there, say him not mean kill him literally. So even if the man them go sing for the prime minister already, it's just a campaign thing where a man just sing a dub plate. We don't know saying nothing literally where you for take still. You see? So them thing they are nothing for the man really use as excuse for do wrongs. You understand what I say? Because we
So,
already know say I'm not serious thing. If politician pay 10 grand for do a special, you tell me little pinch, you go down studio and take 10 grand and you have the big bad song we want.
What you know, all again, as I said before, and listen again. I don't have a problem with that, you know. No, I don't know. Listen, I don't have a problem with that because I do the paper for them too. You understand me? But this way, as I said before, we had a problem. Come in now. When me don't know your things are my song. Influence the youth them for do crime. So why you take my song from to do the campaign? You understand me?
that's exactly what
They
I
take
was
the song to do the campaign and they have blame me say I youth them do crime.
Double.
You get where I come from?
True, a double standard that still.
Double standard. However, the songs that the guys them sing right now, the songs that the guys them sing right now, wrong. Me not promote them things. I want to do with my music them. If you hear me tell a song about gun, me a police. I mean, I'll tell you them say yes, me a bad, me can defend myself with my gun.
Yeah.
But me not tell them, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, me. But me now tell the guys them say boy, oh the gun and murder the boy and kill the boy and push when me go on this and me that me not gonna sing them type of song there. Yes, sir, me.
yeah.
No, me have a song, me have a special song when me do, for don't play it. For different events, so on and so forth. Where it have a little gun thing in it. Me have give a little illustration, and me have sing a little piece there, you tell me. What me a talk about. Now me say what? When me sing it, I tell them say boy, the boy them start them boy first. Now they find them body under dirt. Them never know the trigger finger at work. Tell the criminal no police at the work. Hear this. Missing guerrilla warfare. Serious mission. Me stepping up the warplane. Going on me and home for murder son boy. Part of me plan you talk about good cop. I am the bad one. Me have the gun with the trigger when me finger there on the head. But in not two when the hammer start slam. Good boy police but we not free and no. You understand me? That gonna have something.
Yeah.
You understand me? No, we are that's a musical fear.
Well, it's kind of like a sense of, I suppose. So, John Eisner.
I remember the police attack about gun. So that's a normal situation. You understand me?
So the whole campaign, how are them other artists feeling? Because it's kind of a case of John Eisner. Imagine you, last year you voiced 10 dub plates for me, you paid your own studio, and you've never heard me play it on the radio once, you've never heard me put it in a mixtape, you've never heard off me since. I just got 10 dubs off you and then blocked you. How would that actually make you feel as an artist? Or even scrap that as a human being, how would that make you feel? Because that's the exact same as what we're talking about.
Actually dejected. Dejected and may think real like yo, you know, for a person to get my thing and then you block me, then definitely you have to have a vendetta or something. You see, cause that's not like a normal move anyway. You see me?
No, well, that's the same
make a
thing.
move like that, then it raises red flag and question.
Well, that's the exact same thing that we're talking about right now. The two people that were running for their campaign, prime minister, politicians, whatever they were, they used, for example, John Eisner's A1 Ras and Little Pinch to make sure they win their election or win their vote and secure their seat. And then you're blocked, no, I'm blocked. You can't get hold of them. You're blocked. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but you see, Jamaican people and a whole, we have a culture when named dieted. See? And
Okay.
you vote for who is like a generational thing. Whatever your parents were, that's where you become in terms
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
politics in a Jamaica. So if an artist a little dub plate, you will like it, but that ain't gonna make you change your vote or nothing. Because
Definitely.
people already locked into them thing. You see, 85% of Jamaican already locked into who them are gonna vote for. And they've been voting for that party for years.
Yeah, that
See?
makes sense.
Yeah. I remember one election. I remember one election there was a pregnant lady and she was like pointing on her belly and said, is XYZ party baby this, you know? So she actually I tell you said, this baby is gonna vote for this party and the baby don't even born it.
Yeah, that's mad.
See? So yeah.
That's
I think
Jamaican culture.
I think this one here has run over like 2 hours. Once again, so
Yeah.
people kind of coming to the end of
Yeah.
DBJA Podcast Sundayz episode 5. Joe Niceness, message for the people.
Yeah, well we just I say just the people them have to understand, you know. The scripture said, if my people would only humble themselves, turn from them wicked ways and pray, then God will heal the land and make them prosperous again. So, as me I say, right now, the people them need to go in a vibration of fasting and praying and repentance. Because they said that. See? Because we
Okay.
wrestle not against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness. And a spiritual wickedness are prevail right now. Because the people them refrain from praying and asking for forgiveness and still keep on the root of wicked ways. So until them realize that, nothing not change. Because if government could have changed the thing, it would have changed already. If it was police killing bad man, could have changed the thing, it would have changed already. Make the man them tell you.
Very
Police
true.
kill enough bad man as much as where bad man killing it. And that still don't change it. Can you imagine you live in a country where if you have a gun is a death sentence, but look how much people still have gun. So that can't change it. You see what I say? So
I need to go,
until the
people.
people them comes and look to the most side.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, DJ Daddy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
need to
journalist man,
go.
I just want
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
go.
yeah. So I just want to put a little spice to what journalists I say.
Go on.
Yeah, people need to start prayer or stop. People no know God no more. People forget all our the old ancestors them used to, teach and to I and I. Although knowledge always get wiser every day. And if you pray and if you ask for wisdom and you live good, you will get wiser every day.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all I and I. And people need to teach them kids how to pray from early age. From early stages, people need to start teaching them kids to know God and know right from wrong and to do good. Until we do that, the generation will be in a curse. We'll take influence. We'll look at people with money, and then the ones of them good kids in them home, and kids start transgender and gay, and the world start living running after the rings and the pretty cars, and people forget say, you know, everybody just want to eat bread and get fat, and tomorrow and them dead and gone, and them nobody think about the goodwill of life. What life come? What the purpose of life? What's the purpose? Till we start
Are the
question that.
laws and the rules.
Until I will start teach the kids them the rules and the laws. You need to teach that to the kids them home. Teach them daily rules and daily laws. Daily chemistry.
Yeah, man. How to be
Yeah, man,
kind
you
to
can
one
give
another,
thanks
man,
to
and
the
all
eye,
these
man.
things.
Give thanks to the eye. I will pray for the highest and the highest guidance. We put a ring of fire around the eye out there while you're in the street. We know say unity and strength and peace. And just share it to the people, man, for you do good for right, no evil come nigh.
Of course.
Right,
Yeah, it's been a blessing, to have you on the channel. I think we'll have to bring you on again another time. So what's your
Definitely.
All right. Pick up pinch time now. Right now, I want to embrace Jamaican people with us. Love each.
Yo.
I'm going to tell you why it's not Jamaica a problem. I'm going to sing a little verse of a song and make you understand say, it's not Jamaica the problem. Hear the question. Me ask them, who don't tell me what's wrong with Jamaica? Tell me why Jamaicans so bad. Don't think.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi chop,
Tell me why Jamaicans so bad. Nothing wrong with Jamaica, it's just the people. Politicians used to have the youth, them just sound like a claffy. Give the youth them guns, they walk in a posse. When them get the guns, them fingers sticky like a toffee. Kind this the program, now they pick him like a hockey. No few thought they did that follow. Politician guy used to give them $2. And them would have shut off for your color. Shut all your mama and your papa satana. Oh, no, tell me what's wrong with Jamaica. Tell me why Jamaicans so bad. Tell us something. I know the Jamaica say, but the people in Jamaica.
Okay.
It's always the people. It's always the people.
You understand me? Like,
Yeah.
like the one mash up Jamaica and get Jamaica white man free. How them depend?
So, what
you
can
get the
be?
message?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. What's the final message for everybody listening right now? Because they're going to watch back. They're going to see it on the Instagram, YouTube. I'll put it on Facebook. It's going to be on all social networks. So what I want to do now is, again, as always, John Eisness, can we get your social media?
Yeah, man. Just check me out on Instagram, Janiceness, Nicest Fire, and Facebook, janiceness1@gmail.com. And also check me out on Spotify, Janiceness. And please go support the music and download my music on iTunes, Amazon, all leading Google Play, all leading digital platforms. You can find me there, yeah? And I say if you want to contact Janices, it's janices1@gmail.com. Yeah, man.
Mad. Everyone else?
Yes, blessed to all the ones, blessed to all the ones over the world who tune in to a podcast. Welcome, Little Pincher. We want to forward the next Iowa. Yeah, but A1 Ross is out there, my people, and all digital networks. You can Google A1 Ross, 5 character. A1ross.com, A1 Ross YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And just support A1 Ross. We always have new things coming out, and we're so creative and blessed to the world.
So, Little Pinch, I want to do yours slightly different. I want to get your social media for people to contact you. And then what I want to do is I want to get a final message. So anybody who's in Jamaica right now, who's going through a problem or suffering, and they watch back this podcast, how can they contact you? And how can they do it like anonymously so they I don't know, say a woman, yeah, she's in a relationship where she wants to get out of, but she can't because she's scared of the person. If she contacts you, what would be the procedures from that? You know, let's finish this properly. He's an officer, so it's all well and good asking him about his music as well, but he's an officer, so anyone who's in trouble right now or in a situation, what would you say to them? How would they contact you and do this anonymously to try and get out of that situation?
Well, if you can find Liquor Pinch on Facebook, Liquor Pinch at you can go Stephen Brewitt at hotmail.com. That's my email address. Stephen Brewitt at hotmail.com. And you go on Facebook, you find Liquor Pinch. Liquor Pinch DJ Police on Facebook. All right? Also on Instagram, the same thing. And my telephone number, the world have it. You know, my telephone number, the people can get to.
Okay.
825-1028. You know, 876-825-1028. The Liquor Pinch thing in the internet global. And if you want to contact Liquor Pinch, if you can't find me, you know where to find me again. Check DJ Daddy.
So if somebody has a problem now, they can contact you anytime, yeah? You just Wi-Fi is a bit shaky, man. Just people just hold tight one sec. I'll come back for it.
We go behind the ordinary, you know. All right?
The people didn't hear.
Behind the ordinary, behind duty, behind the call of duty, we go.
Okay.
All right. And again, if you can't find Liquor Pinch and you want to find me, long as you listen to DJ Daddy, you will find me.
Easy.
All right?
Yeah, man. So then,
I'm pressing them big up and say because I respect large up. I wish I man them there, Billy's.
Yo, big up DJ Police, you know, the first time I've ever spoke to a police officer and actually had a vibe. What a madness. Yo, John Niceness, it's always nicest having you around. Aaron Russ, yo, you know situations. Look up Pinch.
Yeah, man, John Niceness. We can't keep the links here when Aaron Russ, you know the thing go.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, man, definitely, man.
Yeah, man, all right.
Yeah, man, we're about it off, man. We're about it off. Yeah, we have some things in the pipe. I got blaze out.
Man.
All right. I want to big up Trophy Kids. You still like that? Trophy Kids.
Oh,
big
man. Big engineer, you know? No,
yeah, big up yourself, you know.
All right. Now send them big up. Yeah.
All right. We're network, man. We're network.
Yeah, man, up fullness.
We're network together.
Yeah, man. People, we've done it, you know, episode 5. All I can say is blessed Easter to everybody else. Right now, it's like 10 to 12 at night, so I've got about 10 minutes left. But, yo, it's been a blessing. As always, I'll see you on episode 6.
Blessed.
Blessed.